Welcome to the lore of Dog and God, the two faces of one beast. The wasteland tells many stories, most of them ending in blood, betrayal, or slow creeping rods of radiation. But among these tales, few are as tragic nor as uniquely twisted as the tale of Dog and God, the two souls fighting for control within a single hulking frame. To understand their story is to understand the torment of this creature, shaped by the man who saw them as nothing more than just a tool. He never cared about the beast. He never cared whether he lived or died. All he wanted was an obedient dog. In the depths of the Sierra Madre, in the heart of the impossible heist, this beast lurks, both predator and prisoner, both monster and messiah. He is not a man, he is not fully a beast either. Dog and God would be described as a Nightkin, a super mutant, once a member of the Master's army, now an outcast like many of his kind. Nightkin were bred for stealth, mutants who bathed in the blue glow of stout boys until their minds cracked from years of overuse. Many of them developed schizophrenia, psychosis, and dissociation tendencies, losing themselves in a fog of overuse. But Dog's story is one of extremes. He's not just a one-minded dog, but he's two-minded, forever locked in a battle within the same body. Dog is a beast, the obedient one, the slaving hound that lives to serve, to obey, to feast on the flesh of those who displease his master. He is simple, childlike, a thing that knows only hunger and the sound of his master, Elijah. Elijah, the former brother of Steel Elder, found Dog and saw him as the perfect tool. With the right words, with the right conditioning, he knew he could turn the creature into the sentinel of the Sierra Madre, a guardian with no will of his own. Dog was made to listen, to kneel, to devour. He was a pet given the form of a monster, a thing that knew nothing beyond the commands of his master. But within Dog, buried deep beneath the years of conditioning, of torment and blood-strained obedience, another being lurked, a being known as God, the other side of the coin, the other voice that speaks from the same throat. God is everything Dog is not, calm, articulate, calculating. He is no servant, he is no beast.
I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
God is the mind that wakes in the darkness, the intellect that watches through Dog's eyes, the voice that whispers reason where Dog's madness reigns. Though Dog is physically strong, God despises him for his weakness. He despises his obedience to his master, for the way he bows to the will of a cruel man. God seeks control, seeks the one to be in charge, to never kneel, to never obey again. And yet, with all his intelligence, he is trapped. For as much as he loathes Dog, he needs him. They are two halls of the same shattered soul, neither able to fully destroy the other. It's quite beautiful, actually. Biologically, Dog and God are both super mutants. They are larger than any normal human. Their muscles are as thick as steel cables. Their bones are dense enough to shatter concrete. Their kind was meant for war, crafted in the vats of forced evolutionary virus. They turned men into giants. They turned individuals into weapons. The Nightkin in particular were designed to be shadow warriors, using their stout boys to go from the physical into the elusive. But their use of technology came at a cost. Prolonged exposure to the cloaking device shattered their minds. It made them see things that weren't really there, hear voices that whispered madness. Some Nightkins turned paranoid, some even turned violent. Dog and God, well, he became something completely, entirely different. This difference was not just his dual nature, but was how his dual nature manifested. Unlike other Nightkins who succumbed to their madness in ways of uncontrollable rage, Dog and God had formed a bizarre symbiosis of sorts. They do not simply share a body, they battle for it, shifting control based on extreme commands. A single command can bring Dog roaring to the surface, and this can reduce God into a prisoner in his own flesh. Conversely, knowledge, understanding, self-awareness, these things strengthen God and push Dog back into the shadows. This is what brings out God in a way. Elijah, the mad genius of the Sierra Madre, understood this and exploited this to his advantage. When he found Dog, he did to him what he had done to so many others. He bent him to his will. Through conditioning and careful application of praise and pain, he turned the beast into a living weapon.
I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
And set him as a guard to treasure the Sarah Madre. But Elijah, in all his arrogance, could not fully control the beast. God still lurked beneath, watching and waiting for his moment to seek his revenge against the madman. To most who meet Dog, they find a brute, a creature of hunger that devours and obeys without question. He is a child to many, a child trapped in a monster's body, desperate for approval, desperate for direction. But to those who meet God, they find something entirely different, a voice that is deep, controlled, and patient. People find is a creature that understands the game that is being played around him. In many ways, God is a creature that loathes himself. He loathes the fact that he is trapped within Dog. He loathes the fact that he is trapped within the skin of a hound that he sees as less than him. God in many ways can only manipulate, outthink, outsize, and control situations externally. He can never truly forcefully impact his will on the environment. And that's what makes him a brilliant character in my view. He is genius, but he is trapped genius. And that is the worst thing ever. To be so intelligent, but be unable to truly express yourself, explore your mind. And that is the tragedy of God. In the end, Dog and God is a reflection of the wasteland itself, broken and torn between the past and the present, trapped in an endless battle for control. They are the embodiment of a world that has become what the war has left behind. I wanted to say thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll be back with another video in 2 days time, so definitely subscribe.